Another day, another defeat over the Christmas period. Another day, we have over a dozen shots on goal and not one in the onion bag. I actually don't know what to say. I actually don't know where to go from here. I mean, the problem is very obvious. Right now, we're lacking someone who can put the ball in the back of the net. Since Christmas Day, we've had 56 shots on goal, and we have only scored one. Our home form, we've had 43 shots on goal and have scored none. So in the last 43 shots, we've scored no goals at home. And in the last 56 shots on goal, we've scored one overall, home and away. I mean, it's clear where the problem lies, man. I mean, the manner of the defeat is so annoying because, like, we're playing these games, we're creating opportunities, we're dominating play. But because of the way we're playing at the minute, I'm not confident we're going to win this game. I mean, to be honest, chance after chance after chance after chance we've missing. And I was thinking any minute now Liverpool are going to score. And with the way we are in front of goal, I know if Liverpool score, we ain't scoring. So it's basically, if we don't score, we're going to lose. And it was pretty much inevitable. I mean, the fact that it was an own goal, they're putting them 1-0 up as well, was just like, you can't even make it up. You know what I mean? They didn't have to even score themselves. I mean, and then when Luis Diaz puts the ball in the back of the net, that was pretty much the nail in the coffin. The game was done by then, by my opinion. I mean, it's obvious what needs to be done. We need to go and get a striker in January, or at least another attacker. And if you think about, Kai Havertz has done a bit better these past few games or whatever, or before he got suspended anyway, because he was pretty crap in the last game as well. Let's have it right. And this ain't me sticking everything on Kai Havertz, but the fact of the matter is that 65 million we spent on him could have went towards an out-and-out striker, centre forward. And I know at the time we probably would have looked at the team and thought we scored 88 goals last year, so why would we need a centre forward? But just because you scored 88 goals doesn't mean you don't need another 20 to 30 goal a season striker that's going to take you over the line. And that's what we were missing. And we missed the opportunity, but instead we want to spend another 30 million on a keeper that we didn't need. I mean, let's have it right. The way Ramsdale performed today, that's better than any rare performance I've seen this season. Let's just be honest. Like, the Ramsdale we saw today was better than any rare we've seen in an Arsenal shirt. We'll just leave it at that. But yeah, man, it's just frustrating as hell. I mean, what do you even say, man? I mean, it's obvious. I thought we would have rectified that problem today of not converting our chances. Like, we had one whole goal more in expected goals today than Liverpool. We still came out losing 2-0. It's just the hammer blow. It's like we're not even scoring goals. We're like they West Ham and Liverpool will get, like, in both games where we have 38 shots on goal and both teams somehow keep a clean sheet. I mean, Odegaard puts the ball on the crossbar from 6 yards out, and I'm thinking, oh, come on, man. But it wasn't even just from that. I mean, it's from the beginning. Literally, Aaron Ramsdale puts a delightful ball through to Reece Nelson. He's through on goal. Just lobbed the keeper, man. The ball's already on the bounce. What are you doing? Why are you trying to take it around the keeper and then instead of cutting it back, you're going for goal and you end up hitting the side net, and it's just like the decision making isn't there. I mean, Gabriel, he's pulling out of a header to allow Saka to score, but then Saka, like, instead of putting his head on it, he tries to like side foot it like in some sort of half volley, whatever he's kind of trying to do, and it comes off his shin, and it's just like, come on, man. Like, these men are acting like they've never played football before, let alone getting paid 100 grand a week. I mean, I saw them little training videos of us putting of play, basically every single player you can think of, just putting it in top bins. I don't know if anyone saw the inside training video from Arsenal on YouTube, but they were putting it top bins, bottom left, bottom corner, side, like roof of the net. Every kind of finish you could think of, they was doing in training, but we need to see that in matches. So there must have been a hell of a lot of outtakes in that little clip there, because what I saw today was the same old, and it's a problem. Arteta's coming out and saying that he's not necessarily, we're not necessarily going to get, well, it's looking like we're not going to get a striker really. And he wants to improve the players that he's got, but it's like, well, come on, what, like, if you're not going to teach a player how to finish in a match situation. You're not. That has to come within the player themselves. So if you're just sitting around watching the same thing happen over and over again, and you're expecting different results, and then, mate, then that's just insanity, literally. We need a clinical striker up front. We need someone to finish these chances, because I feel like it's more irritating that we're creating. Don't get me wrong, the Fulham game, it was a hard watch, but in some ways, this is harder to accept when you know your team has done well and they've opened up. Because, come on, we was all over Liverpool the first half, man. We was opening them up at a canter. Like, time and time again. Like, had them penned in their half. We're pressing them hard at the pitch or forcing them into errors. But it's just like, it all count for nothing. And it's just like, come on, man. It's like, what more do these players want to score goals? I mean, like, Havertz, he's just taking the needless extra touch when he doesn't need to, and then like, because I mean, when you do that, you're basically diminishing your own chance. If you take it extra, that's another thing. That's another reason why I feel like we're not getting a lot of goals, because it's like in front of goal, it's like there's a hesitancy, and there was one particular chance that Havertz had, and he just took an extra touch and it forced him a bit wider than he wanted to be, and then. Yeah, and it was like a tame effort on goal, which was easy to save. And it's like, come on, man. It's just poor. Yeah, man. So I don't know where we're going to go from here, man. I feel like if we're not going to get a striker. I mean, Arteta, man, his cup record, since he won the FA Cup, his cup record is a flipping joke, man. And once again, we're out of the FA Cup in the third round. I swear, in every single season he's been at the club, other than the first season when he won it, he's gone out in the third round in the FA Cup, and I feel like we've got a similar record in the Carabao Cup as well. So we're not even giving ourselves opportunities to win trophies. The FA Cup was probably the most realistic trophy we could win. But I don't know, it's just, I'm not really sure about Arteta, man. It's just, I think his ego is so huge. I feel like he'll ignore the obvious, and he'll do things his way, and he'll try to fix problems that are not there just because he feels like he's got the ability to do so. But a lot of his decisions that he's making and a lot of things he's doing is detrimental to the team. It's detrimental to himself. And I just feel like he doesn't strike me as a character that's going to really go back on what he says. And I feel like within him, he feels like he can fix his problem without buying another striker. But then really and truly, it's like even Pep in your situation would identify he needs reinforcement. So why are you thinking you don't? Come on, man. Just don't be a div and just do the obvious, man. We're trying to win the big trophies here. We've already lost the opportunity to win the FA Cup, a cup that means dear to the Arsenal fans. We've already thrown that away. We threw away the League Cup. And then now what? We're in the Premier League and the Champions League. We're 5 points off the Premier League. And, well, Champions League is looking more realistic than the Premier League. And don't get me wrong, if we win that, I'll be absolutely ecstatic. But that's not an easy thing to do either. It's like, I said from the start of the season, Arsenal's biggest obstacle to success and is Arteta's brain, man. I think he overthinks situations, and I think we're paying for it right now. Kai Havertz, David Raya, making tweaks in the team that doesn't really need to, when it didn't really need to be tweaks. I mean, you go back to the start of the season, he's playing Partey at right back. Gabriel was dropped, playing a 3 at the back. What are you doing? Like, why was you doing that anyway? But it's not just Arteta, man. I feel that some of the players are killing us, man. And it feels, I hate to say this because this guy's carried us for the last 3 seasons, but Saka's form is absolutely killing us right now, man. Because he's getting more chances than anyone else, and he's just he's just flopping everything that comes to him. all the chances, all our big chances keep landing to him and he's just doing nothing with it, man. It's just like, it's killing the team at the minute. I'm not going to lie. Odegaard would have so many assists if, like, him, Martinelli and Jesus had their shooting boots on. And it's not even just them. You can even throw Havertz in there. You can throw Nketiah in there. It's like we don't have a clinical finisher throughout the whole team. I mean, if you're not going to buy a striker, you might as well give, like, Mika Birith. I don't know if I pronounced his name correctly, but you might as well give him a run out. It can't get any worse than what it's getting now. Because I think if Gabriel Jesus played, I feel like he would have done the same. He would have done all the hard work. They would have done all the nice little interchanges, the pretty little passes, but he probably would have skied it over the bar from 6 yards. Honestly, that's what I think we're at in a minute. I think him playing would have made no difference. Yeah, man, we've just been so crap over this Christmas period, man. It's like, it's spoilt the whole period for me, honestly. And like, I'm glad we got this 2-week break, man. I feel like we really need to. It's probably come at the right time. I don't think this game even came at the right time with the way we're playing, man. I feel like we needed a break now. But Arteta, man, it's on you. You got to sort the situation, man. I don't want to hear you say, oh, we can change things around. All we got to do is do this and do. No, go out and do what's necessary, man. You binned off Pepe. Pepe would have converted at least half of the chances that these lot are missing. Yeah. If we kept him, at least we would have had a backup for Saka and you probably could have filled in for him. But no, you got rid of him like you got rid of Tierney. I mean, like, what was that about? You're saying you need a left back, but you got rid of one. Start of the season. This is what I'm saying, that these decisions that he's making is costing us. It's costing us. Why did you let... I mean, Zinchenko, let's be real, he's not been good. He's not been good lately. Defensively and offensively, but... when Tomiyasu was out, that could have been a perfect opportunity for Tierney to play. Give us some defensive solidarity, but you're so obsessed with this inverted crap. It's just like, and I'm actually calling it crap now because it's not like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you, all of them, not even just him. The players are really letting the fans down, man. Or between the players and the gaffer, like, yeah, man. They owe the fans more. The fans didn't deserve that today. The fans don't deserve what we've been seeing these past couple of weeks. Absolutely not. You're killing us, man. You're really killing us. It's poor. Anyway, I want to sign out. Sayonara.